welcome back. Today, we're going to watch a ZvZ from two professional players. This is Cham from Mexico and Lambo from Germany. These two guys are professional players, and Lambo actually worked a lot with Cyril in order for him to clean up his game. Is this Cham? Okay, so I'm watching. This is going to be through the eyes of Lambo. Now, I'm not going to get so much into the build order because uh, ZvZ, you can do a lot of different things in this matchup, and uh, the biggest problem I'm having right now is not my opener. It's not like um, defending cheeses and stuff like that. I know how to defend it, but I want to see what his gas saturation is, and I want to see what units he makes on what supply, and what is his target worker count. Because I've done a lot of different things. I've been trying a lot of different things on the ladder. With mine, trying to get up to like 75 workers and then just die because the opponent has just more stuff than I do. Um, I've tried to use different timings. I've tried to use different compositions. I've not gone into Muta yet. I thought about going into Muta, but I really like the Roach play. And I don't want to use Mutas. I think I'm going to try Mutas out next season, but I want to kind of get really solid and founded with my three builds right now, up towards mid diamond. I'm not approaching diamond 1 yet, but I am mid diamond right now. And I want to get these nice and comfortable so that I can always fall back on them if I need it. So I want to see when he's going to take his third. I take mine relatively early. I take mine at 30 supply. But I know it's not considered a meta right now, and it's very hard to defend. But I like having that advantage and just showing them, hey, I'm going to take a third right now because they scouted. And I like giving them that information and then letting them decide, am I going to try to rush that with Lings? Because if they are, all I have to do is defend it. Cancel that wall off, and now they've spent all of their money on Lings, and I don't have all of that money spent on Lings. It's actually really good for me. So I like playing that little bit of a mind game when I get a ZvZ. So I'm excited to see when Lambo's going to take his third. I saw him pull off of gas. He's put back on the gas now. Oh, there he goes. Pulls off a gas. As soon as he starts Ling speed, yep, pulls off a gas. That's what I do. Looks like he's sending a worker to his third. He's going to take it right about at 30. This is what I do. This is what Cyril does. This is probably why Lambo does it, because they worked on this build together. Alright. Then immediately Evo or Baneling Nest, okay. Baneling Nest right away. Okay. Lambo's making a couple more Lings. He skipped the first two Lings. Now these are the first things he's got on the map. I'm going to keep making my first two Lings just because it's diamond. I've heard from other pro players that you don't need it, so I'm just going to keep doing that. It's not going to lose me too many games by having two less workers for 40 seconds of a game. Not in diamond. Maybe in master. Not in diamond league. Okay. So sees the Lings. He's going to try to scout. He's not fighting it. So it's all about scouting right now. 340 evolution chamber. Alright. He's still only on one gas. I think he has refilled it. He's got another queen coming, so he's up to 3 queens. Pulling his queens down forward. Okay. Banelings. Okay, as soon as the Evo finishes, he's not starting Roach Warden. I'm watching the wrong. Did he not click? Looks like he didn't click. So +2 or +1. 2 gas. 440 was the layer timing. 440 is the, well, 447 is the roach timing. So roach and layer goes together. He's not making any roaches. What's his worker count right now? 55. He still doesn't even have his roach warden down. Jesus. Okay. So now he's opening up gas. As soon as he starts making roaches, I want to check out his worker saturation. I'm just staring at the production tab right now for Lambo.
Swarm forces under attack.
Getting overlord speed for scouting. They want to know what's going on. So they're prepared to do this Zergling Tango. Okay, here it is. Boom. So they're starting to make roaches. I'm thinking 66 workers. Let's take a look. 66 workers for Cham, 64 for Lambo. Let's see the gas saturation. Full. 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 Fourth base started. Now he's starting to make roaches by 5:30. Okay, let's see upgrades. Upgrades for Lambo. We've got +1 almost finishing. Alright, so right now, the first focus of my game, I'm gonna write this down. Focus number 1 is to get up to 66 workers, 66 supply of workers on 6 gas. 6 gas. +1 on the way. And roaches started by 5:30. So that is my opener. That is what my opener is going to be. So until 5 minutes. 66 supply of workers. And fourth base started. Fourth started. So I have a lot of games like this right now where there's not a lot of lings. People up in the higher leagues know that not to just flood lings unless you know it's going to kill them. So again, my first reaction is to cancel this, wall off if I need to, but having the Baneling Nest to be able to defend and getting speed in order to defend is important. It's not super greedy, it's a defensive opener. Okay, let's continue on. So let's see what's going on next. So I'm going to just keep the units tab open now. I don't want to see... No, I'll keep production tab open. Okay, so he's just going into scout. 5:30 scout. Scout. Just gotta scout at 5:30 to see what's going on. He did also scout a bunch to see if his opponent was taking a third. When does his attack hit? Is what I want to see.
Mutation
complete. All right, so roach speed starts next. So roach speed +2 +1. So roach speed is an aggressive thing. If you're not trying to be aggressive and you're trying to be defensive, you don't need it. So roach speed +2 +1 happens after you started getting your roaches out. Okay. Okay, then we're gonna go speed +2 +1. And we're gonna defend our fourth. That's what we're gonna do. Defend fourth. Defend the fourth while you're seeing what's going on. Still on 66 workers? Lambo's on 75 workers. Alright. I don't think I'm going to go up to 75 workers.
Evolution complete.
I've died with this a bunch. I've seen the pro Sue versus Cero games recently, and they both stayed on 66 workers and just massed roach. I'm trying to find when they go into next tech, because right now it seems that it's Roach Ravager, and both of them, I mean, Lambo's on 75 workers. And it's Roach Ravager. He's not making any Hydras, he's not making anything. It's just roaches. So that might also be a problem of mine.
Under attack.
I'm ticking too deep, too quickly. This is something I did notice from Cyril and Sue as well. They only hit 66 workers and we're just jumping around the map.
Swarm forces under attack. Sequences spun. Swarm mutated.
Walks in. I guess he could throw this army because he has 70 workers right now.
Mutation complete. Swarm has evolved.
Got the upgrade advantage right now. He's got +2/+1 and roach speed.
Mineral field exhausted.
Okay, so here's going to be my basic build order. It's going to be +1 and defend. So I'm going to get +1 roaches to defend. Then I'm going to push at +2 speed and +1. That is what I'm going to do on 66 workers. So I'm going to practice that all morning for the next couple days, and I'm going to try to get good. So now we've learned, we have a little bit of a direction now. I think this was the biggest problem I had. Until now, until Diamond, my build was basically make a bunch of Zerglings and Banelings and out-micro my opponent, which got me to Diamond. It was good. Now I'm focusing a lot more on not just all-inning my ZvZs, and my win rate has suffered a little bit from it. I'm down to 46%. I still can do a very nice Ling Bane all-in with the same build I'm doing, but it's something I kind of keep in my back pocket. I don't need it. So, what I will do now, like I said before, 66 workers as soon as I can. +1 roaches to defend. After +1 finishes, it will be +2 roach speed and +1. And then I will push when those 3 upgrades hit. I'm not going to saturate up to 75 workers. I'm going to stay on 66. That's what Cham is doing, and that's what I see most Zergs do. I don't even see Cyril get up that high. But one thing, look at the map vision from Lambo here. There's overlords all over this damn map. Oh, but he went overlord speed. Does he have all his overlords on some hotkey? No. He went overlord speed with +1. I might do that, because that's going to give me great map vision, and then I can also just pull everything home very quickly if I see mutas. I wouldn't want to see mutas, though. That's a bad thought process. I need to scout the mutas. If I scout the mutas, I can pull everything home very quickly. Let me fix my wording. Burrowed Claw, roaches. Very nice. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys are learning anything from this. I'm just trying to... This is how I fix my ZvT. I just watched some pro games. I figured out what I wanted to do, and I set my sights on it, and then I just got good. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.